Hello everyone, I am TJC0122, welcoming you to the final part of Let's Play The Legend of the Dark Witch. So, here we go. So, this stage begins here with just a small hallway. I did not mean to install the liner shot there, but okay. And right through here, in similar fashion, since you remember how I said in the first story episode that this is very similar to Mega Man? Well, now we have a boss rush. Couldn't be more Mega Man-esque if it tried. So I'll see you right back as soon as everything has been finished, as soon as I've installed everything, and then, there's spit on the screen there. Okay, I got it off. And then the video will be spit up, and it will cue literally the only song I have on my iPod. Okay, so I have to explain something quickly here. I'm on a different run now, so now I have all of the basic upgrades installed, and, this boss, against Riva and Very, they have no weaknesses, so if you're wondering why I didn't use any technical skills in the fight against Very, it's because he has no weakness. So yeah. Yeah, this boss fight isn't really all that hard if you know what you're doing. So just do what I do, and that is pretty much all of Riva's pattern. It's like, as long as you don't make a slip up, like, I won't be able to talk during it, but I will probably do post-commentary for the entirety of this, first, the final boss, the entirety of the boss.
確かラジールの姫娘ね。そう、私はラジール国家の姫娘。察しがいいだけでなく知識もあるのね。私のラジールはこの国と敵対関係にある。なるほど、内部から戦力を削いでいこうってわけね。ラジールらしい陰湿な行為ね。
I'm really cutting off the text because I don't want this video to take forever to upload and watch.
姫娘さんに何ができるのかしら。シェガーの中に強大な力を持つものがある。そしてまさに私が装備しているのがそのシェガー。力がみなぎるぞ。さあ、その息がけの態度改めてもらうぞ。なんか話が長い。
Here we go. Okay, now entering post-commentary. So how this boss is going to begin is she's going to start with that sword rain attack, and then she is going to fire out these small little pellets, which, if you have the ability to dodge them, can be great. Or if the swords are in different areas, then it's easier to dodge them. Because, like, right now, it's easier to dodge them when there aren't any swords on the screen. And then she's gonna have these two things, and there she'd fired two cobalt fires. And now when she's doing the sword rain again, you have to basically just, yeah. She also had those things rotating her, which those fire out additional purple pellet shots. So yeah. Now, the fight isn't all that hard when you know what her pattern is, and all you have to really pay attention to is where you are and where her attacks are going to land. Like, because no matter what, one of the swords, there's always going to be 4 swords on the screen, and one of them is going to land straight on where your character is when she fires off the attack. So keep that in mind when positioning your character, because if you can have it in a way so that the sword on the right, the very right, is the exact corner, then that gives you the most amount of room you can possibly have on the left. So you don't have to be there necessarily to have this happen, but you just have to be standing in a way so that one of the swords, because they're always equal distances from each other. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you heard it because the editing program does not allow me to listen to the game audio, but I sneezed during this, and so yeah, that wasn't part of the post-commentary. And if you're hearing any background noises, it's because it's really hot in my room, and I have my window open, so if you hear any background noises, that's probably from my window. So yeah. Now, instead of getting some awesome one-on-one fight against Riva here, you just get Touhou. Well, this technically isn't nearly as hard as Touhou is, but still. You just gotta avoid her shots, and she's like, you don't have to attack her at all, because she's constantly receiving damage. So yeah, and because she's constantly receiving damage, you're constantly picking up trays, so you don't even have to fire the Dia Missile in order to get your skill branch filled. Now, you might want to be very weary of everything, because for some reason, for me, I almost always can never see these stupid, pellet shots that she's firing when I'm trying to dodge other attacks, because they're so small, and they blend in with the background sometimes. So unless you're focusing specifically on those shots, you could have a hard time seeing it. And this is a scripted boss fight, so it's always the same every time. So if you want, you could technically just memorize it. So yeah. if you want my advice, use the Comet Shot, because when he sent down those things that were dropping ice crystals on me, there's no other way to avoid them, and the camera is tilted. Dang it. Like, there's no other way to take those things out unless you are using the Comet Shot. So yeah, just make sure you're using the Comet Shot for when that happens, and you should be safe. In fact, I won this when I didn't. Like, as soon as her life bar drains, he's gonna still fire a few pellets, so be wary of that. That was challenging, but I did it. Alright. So now, we get this Mega Man-esque ending. As if I didn't already say that this game was very Mega Man-esque before. But, like, if you've played any of the original classic Mega Man games, the endings are exactly like this. So, yeah. Yeah. So that was The Legend of the Dark Witch. So, I'll just leave you guys to this credits theme, Blue Heat Haze, while I'll be back at the end.